If your videos aren't getting the views you want, it's most likely because your hooks suck. A hook is the very first impression a viewer has of your video, and if it isn't big, bold, and strong, they will scroll. And I know this because I've been creating hooks for almost a half a decade now, and I've generated over 150 million views. But also, if you look at the most profitable fitness coaches, they all know how to create banger hooks that attracts their ideal clients. So in this video, I'll share my number one method on how can you create a banger hook for your next video. So here's everything we're going to cover: what a hook actually is, the importance of a hook, and my two-step framework to find and recreate viral hooks. I've also left a full presentation below with all the things you're going to go through. It's completely free. If you want to get access to it, just check the second link in the description below. A hook is the very first impression a viewer has of your video, and we can break a hook into three mini hooks. First, the verbal hook. What sentences were used in the first seconds? Second, a visual hook. What place was the video recorded? And there was any props or objects that were being used. And number three, a text hook. A claim on what the video is about. Now, why a hook is important in the first place? Again, a hook is the very first impression of your video. It's the very first little frame that will decide if the viewer keeps watching or not. So when creating your hook, you should ask yourself, why should the viewer care and how can I make them care? Now, there's two main ways you can create a hook. Number one, you can create your own hook. This is where you write your verbal hook in a positive, negative, authoritative, storytelling, contrarian, and many other ways combined with the visual hook in the text. And number two, which is the most predictable way to create a banger viral hook, is to recreate viral outlier hooks, aka copying a hook from a video that performed extremely well for a creator. In this video, we will go over number two, where I'll show you my two-step framework on how can you find and recreate a viral hook outlier for your next video. Now, I've already did the boring work for you. I've put together a list of 200 outlier videos with their hooks templatized. And you can get free access by the presentation I've left below. So if you want to, just check the description. But it's still super important for you to keep watching and understand the concepts we'll go over, so you know exactly how to find and recreate those hooks. So step one, how to find a banger hook. In this step, we're going to find viral outlier videos and take their hooks. But first, what is an outlier video? An outlier video is a video that follows the 10x rule, aka the video you should recreate from a creator should have 10x more views than the creator's followers in average views. Now, here's exactly how we're going to find viral outlier videos. We're going to use a method called keywords research. This means you're going to search for common ones people are searching for in your niche. For example, in the fitness niche, this can be workouts, 5-day splits, nutrition, protein recipes, low-calorie diets, and so on. Now, here's how it works in practice. First, you're going to choose one of the 5 subtopics: nutrition, workouts, sleep and recovery, cardio, and supplements. 2, you're going to go to the Instagram search bar and type one of those subtopics. So if you choose nutrition, you're going to open your phone, click on Instagram, then go to the search bar, and on the search bar, you're going to type nutrition. Then, after typing nutrition, you're going to click on Reels. After you clicked on Reels, you're going to save videos that have more than 1 million views and follow the 10x rule. The more views it has, the better chance you have of recreating a banger viral hook. Now, again, the video should be a 10x video. Otherwise, you're just copying a concept from a creator that already went viral and has millions of followers. But if that video has over 1 million views and follows the 10x rule, you should save that video for the next step. Then you're going to type workouts and do the same thing: nutrition, cardio, supplements, recovery, and so on. Third, you're going to save those 20 videos into a spreadsheet with these columns: the subtopic, the verbal hook, the visual hook, in the text hook, where you're going to write down those 4 things for each video. Now, I've already left a template for you in the presentation below that you can use if you want to. Now that we have 20 videos, we have their subtopic, their verbal hook, their visual hook, and the text hook. The next step is to recreate them without looking like a clown. So now we're going to move on to step 2, how to recreate a viral outlier video. Sorry to interrupt the value, but here's a quick ad break. If you are a fitness coach making anywhere between 5 to 10K per month and you want a done for you content system that attracts and converts ideal clients every week, feel free to check the first link in the description to learn more about Fitgenious. So let's go over step 2. Now that you saved 20 videos into your spreadsheet, you're going to write down their verbal hooks, aka the first sentences or words that were said, the visual hook, meaning the place if there was any props or objects that were used, and any transitions like a zoom in, zoom out, and so on. And then you're going to write down the text hook of each video, aka the text that appears in the beginning of the video. Now, here's exactly how we're going to recreate the verbal, the visual, and the text hook of those videos. So let's start with the verbal. You're going to take the words of the original video and swap them to your own niche. For example, if the original video was about 2 exercises on how to grow your biceps, and the hook was stop doing barbell curls and cable curls if you want to grow your biceps. But your video is about how to grow bigger triceps, here's how you're going to swap that hook. Stop doing tricep pushdowns or skull crushers if you want to grow bigger triceps. Now, if you don't have a clue how to change the original hook to your own hook, here's exactly what you can do. First, go to the description of this video, click on the link of the presentation, and then scroll down until you find a Google Docs. Second, open the Google Docs and copy the ChatGPT prompt I left. Third, open ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and then paste the original hook of the video. Fourth, ChatGPT will give you 5 templatized versions of the hook. Choose the one you like the most. And then fifth, just adapt the version ChatGPT gave you and use it in your video. Now, this is a simple way you can recreate your verbal. Now, let's go over how to recreate the visual. Visual hooks are a bit more difficult to identify and even to recreate. But here's exactly how can you do it. Number 1, you're going to identify the transitions, meaning a zoom in, a zoom out, any transition that was used in a video that you can replicate. Number 2, you're going to identify visual props or objects. So everything the creator was holding, or if they were eating, or even that popular fitness toy of holding fats. And you're going to copy exactly what they are holding, or you're going to get a similar object. Number 3, location. If the original video was recorded at a kitchen, try to record at a kitchen. If the original video was recorded at the gym, try to record at the gym. If the original video was recorded at Walmart, try to record your video at Walmart. And if you can record at the original place, just make sure you record at a professional one. Now that we broke down the visual hook, let's go over the final one, the text hook. Text hooks don't need to be in every video. But if the video you are recreating had a text hook, I strongly believe that you should have a text hook as well. Just make sure your text hook is aligned with the topic of your video and provides a clear outcome the viewer will achieve. Also, when creating your text hook, make sure you are using these power words: never, stop, best, hack, new, and hidden. And as a final note, just make sure your text hooks don't have more than 5 to 6 words. Now, your hooks are one of the most important components when building your personal brands. But without the content structure, you are just building a house without a foundation. But to help you out, I created a video breaking down exactly how can you create a content structure to build your profitable personal brand as an online fitness coach. So if you want to, just click here and go watch that now. And I hope you guys found this video valuable, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.